Hey Faye, how you doing? You getting that bitter cold weather over there? Hey Rob, you still feeling crappy? Hey Natasha, how you doing? Yeah, I know they're getting that cold weather all over up around there. 60 here right now. Hey, how you doing, Ventures? Pretty good. How's it going with you? Did you guys get a notice or did you just happen to be on? Oh, okay. Hey Dave, how you doing? Not much. I was just watching a little TV. Oh, okay. I put a ham, a chicken carcass, and a can of dog food on a steak, and I moved the cameras in like four different positions. See if I can get this coyote and these other meat eaters to take the bait tonight. No, they're not reliable. You're right. Yeah. Oh, have you? Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's weird how they. I don't remember blocking you, but if you got blocked, it was probably because of something you said, something inappropriate. And if you were blocked under that name, you wouldn't be able to comment now. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, okay, Faye. -2. Wow. It could have been an accident too. I mean, a lot of people use cell phones. And it's really easy to accidentally block somebody, but usually what happens is somebody realizes that and then they correct it right then and there. I mean, you couldn't be commenting now under that name if you were blocked. So what makes you think you were blocked? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Not that much better though. Oh, really? How was Pam Anderson? I see she's pulling out all the stops now to be able to pay rent, just accusing the people of things that they said they didn't do. Yeah, it could have been an accident. Oh, yeah, I'm doing okay. How you been doing? Where you located, Mama? Oh, good, Faye. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we got quite a bit of rain here in the last couple weeks. Supposed to rain Thursday, a little Friday. I thought about going down to Florida for a couple days. There's a nice place on the beach, uh, and they're supposed to have storms, so I would think that, I mean, I'd rather be there during storms than a sunny day. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Faye. Yeah. Ran out of money, I'll bet you, Mama. I bet that's what happened. Oh, does she really? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I never really followed her at all. Oh, North Georgia. Oh, okay, yeah. You're not too far from me then. Tim, what's his face from that Tool thing? He denies it that he flashed her. Big deal. They're probably all high on cocaine. Tim, what's his name? That Tool guy. Yeah, exactly. Remain relevant. I agree. Yep, they sure are. Oh, on Hulu. Okay. No, I didn't watch that either. I never. I always thought that was kind of like a. It just never seemed legit. Like Hugh Hefner. I always thought he was gay, to tell you the truth. Hey, Cyrus, how you doing? Oh, was it really? Oh, yeah. I usually hack him pretty good, so I got lucky. Oh, was he by? Oh, okay. Oh, were they really? Oh, thank you, Cyrus. Yeah, it always seemed kind of strange to me. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Hey, I saw YouTube sends these things, and I guess moderators can do like more things now. That's what it said, but I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Oh, are they into that bestiality? That's no problem over in Europe, especially Germany. No, I think just more like things you can do, like to troublemakers and comments and stuff. I think it's a legitimate charge. You need to look at all the evidence other than what you see on, these TV shows. But and for all I know, there may be some law out there. I doubt or he wouldn't have been charged. That when you're doing movies, it's different than my brother-in-law was killed in a similar deal like that. When you're doing movies, I don't know if like it's a certain person's responsibility to make sure the guns are unloaded. And once that person supposedly said they are, anybody would be off the hook. But that didn't happen here, and I'm not really sure why. But he's such a big mouthy asshole that kind of like Martha Stewart too. They get so pissed off at these people that even if they got to stretch it, they'll do it. He'll. I'm sure they'll never allow him to testify in his own defense, and he's already settled civilly, which is kind of odd. So what I think is he'll get convicted of a lesser charge. I'm not sure what that is. Fine and get probation because I'm assuming he doesn't have a record, and then life will go on. This is more about accountability and addressing the family's concerns and getting the prosecutor reelected. Yeah, me too. Adventures. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Chris. It just amazes me that you can have a movie set and live bullets get mixed up with fake bullets, blanks. It doesn't even seem possible. Well, was this a more the person that was in charge of guns? So yeah, he's the director, isn't he, or the producer? If you ever look up the legal definition of like, I can't remember which one it is, the producer or the director. Uh, they really don't do shit. Basically, getting everybody together and buying lunch. So I would say, well, here's what got him though. This is what I think is going to get him is they're going to try and argue that there's some kind of uh, protocol for before you pull the trigger on a gun. And he's claiming that he didn't pull the trigger. That's the most damage. He's saying the gun went off by itself, which is absolutely nonsense. And somehow, probably because of the notoriety or political connections or whatever, the FBI investigated that and said it was absolute nonsense that he pulled the trigger. So I just don't know enough about the case law in those particular kind of cases. I mean, you're on a movie set, you got somebody that's supposed to be checking this shit. I don't believe, even though he's a big asshole and I don't like him, I don't believe that for a second he'd have pointed that gun at that girl and killed her if he'd have thought it was loaded. So I do think it was an accident, which is why I think it'll get pleaded down to some kind of form of manslaughter. But I just don't know what his duty and responsibility is as an actor in his own production as related to the person that's supposed to keep an eye on all those things. I mean, there's arguments out there that he was set up, and you gotta kind of agree. I mean, live bullets on a movie set? Lied about the trigger, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. So that's manslaughter. I just if it was just, people out in the backyard screwing around with guns, it'd be different. But the ringer in this thing, it's a movie set. You got a person that's supposed to check those things. And in theory, you should be able to fire off all 6 shots into the person standing in front of you because they're blanks. So, but, obviously, the prosecutor looked through all these things before they decided to charge him. So I'm sure they got him as far as case law goes. Uh, and he's so unappealing that he'll never win a jury trial. No, I agree. I agree. It's not the first time it's happened though. It's weird. I don't get it. Yeah. No, it does. That happened like, jeez, 60 years ago. It's just an accident. They thought the gun was empty. They were cleaning guns. There was one shell, and he got shot with a 22 by his best friend. Hit him right in the aorta. Yeah, Brandon Lee too. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I mean, on one hand, yeah, it seems like negligence, but not necessarily on his part. It seems like in a movie set, you should be able to pull the trigger all the time, I think. It's supposed to be checked. That's exactly right. When the dust settles, somebody's dead, and it's because he pulled a trigger in a pistol with a bullet in it. But people get charged with manslaughter all the time. If you and I, Dave, are driving all night long because you want to go hike in the cave someplace, and I fall asleep and you get killed, most places are going to charge me with manslaughter. So it isn't like you have to prove any kind of intent. You just have to show there's a dead person here, and it's a result of your actions. Yeah, Hollywood's weird, sure is. Yeah, yeah, it was super unfortunate. Yeah, I mean they threw the book at that guy that was uh, producing that movie where they were on the railroad tracks and the train came and the one girl got killed. They really socked it to him. Yeah, involuntary manslaughter. That's right. Yeah, I agree with that, Mama. Yeah, I think you're right. But I mean, you can survive manslaughter. It's not like you got convicted of second-degree murder. I mean, it sucks. It's a criminal record, but I don't think either of them will get any time. This is just making people accountable for their actions and not doing more due diligence. Oh yeah, Midnight Rider. Yep. The sad thing about that is she got killed because they were trying to save the bed. If they'd have just got on the side of that trestle and hung onto those girders until the train went by, they tried to save that stupid ass bed they were using as a prop. Yeah, it was Rihanna. They weren't supposed to be on the tracks. But a lot of people get killed by approaching trains. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's very difficult. Your depth perception doesn't work very well when you can't see something next to whatever it is that's coming towards you. Like when you're watching a bunch of cars going down the expressway from the side, you're seeing how fast they're passing by the buildings or they're passing other cars or signs along the road, that kind of thing, and your brain calculates that. When you're standing on the train tracks, a lot of people get killed that way, and there's no room between the tracks and the structure of the bridge in a lot of these places. So you see a train coming, and before you know it, it comes around a bend, it's blowing its horn, and you're looking down there, and you think you have a good idea how fast it's going and how much time it's going to take to get where you're at, and these people run for it, and it's way closer and going way faster than your brain could calculate. That's what got that famous YouTube train rider. Same thing. Got nailed on top of a bridge. And I'm sure when you panic, it doesn't seem like if you have a backpack like he did, which they thought that the train may have grabbed, you don't think that you have enough space to stay there while the train flies by without getting hit. So you try to outrun it instead, and that's what gets you. Oh, really, Mama? Wow. You can notice, like when I was doing those YouTube videos with GoPros, it's even like that in a GoPro. I'll set it in the track, and all of a sudden you'll hear ding, 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 ding to see the train coming, and it seems like it's forever away. And then all of a sudden it's getting closer, and it seems like it's moving slow, and you don't really get how fast it's going till the second that light disappears, and it goes right over the camera, and then you realize because you're seeing the bottom, this thing's really hauling ass. It's also why a lot of animals get hit. Oh, really, Mama? No kidding. Wow. How did life turn out for her afterwards? Yeah, it's hard to do though. It's hard to stand still. I mean, it's a real discipline. Oh, that's too bad. Hey, Christine. I used to ride freight trains all over the place. I rode them all the way out west, down through Mexico, down around the south. Not on the East Coast though. Hey, Pocahontas, how you doing? There's still people doing that. There's a couple guys that have channels on YouTube. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. Some places they really crack down on that. Other they don't do a thing. Yeah, I mean, I rode them all over. I don't really see how you know, I never really understood how they were always getting their limbs chopped off and stuff. Most of the time, you're getting on them before they take off. They're not even moving. And when you grab on that rail on the side, if you're going to ride on like a solid car, not a box car, I mean, I never really quite understood it. Oh, phantom pain, yeah. Phantom pain's interesting. Actually, the gate control theory of pain is interesting. There are a lot of good books on that. You can buy some good medical books off eBay where you can read about it. Phantom pain is interesting though. How long ago did that happen, Mama? Oh wow. Yeah, that's too bad. Believe me, there's nothing romantic about hopping freight trains. It's cold, You're filthy dirty after you get off them. And you still got a long way to go no matter where they go. Oh, is it, Christine? Oh, okay. Oh, really, Natasha? Huh. What a drag. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, yeah, just a strong personality. Oh, wow, Christine. Mary got a pin put in her ankle. Hey, Christine, is there any, are they fishing out there on the Saginaw River? Oh, that's cool. Hey, yeah, man, how you doing? Where you guys going to eat now at lunchtime? Oh, okay. Oh, Chipotle. Okay, I don't really care for Chipotle. Oh, yeah, said I know where it's at. Yeah. How those trucks coming off the line? They busy or slow? Lane broiler? Oh, have you? Oh, that's cool. All right, nighty night, Rita. You have a good day tomorrow. You party on. There's a chance I may get down there this weekend. I'll let you know. Ugh. Oh, is that how many of those they produce a day? 660? Wow. Oh, no kidding. Huh. I don't live there anymore. Yeah, you're right. Oh, do they? What the hell's taking that train station rehab so long? No, you got to be careful with that, Natasha. It's hard to do anymore. They don't want you sleeping in rest stops, believe it or not. Now, it's likely that you won't get hassled, but it's an ordinance in a lot of cities to it's against the law to sleep in a car overnight. You can't just that's like people they buy an RV, they think they're just going to pull in someplace and sleep. Now, I'm not saying you can't do it. Not all Walmarts want you staying there because it's up to municipalities. And if you Walmart may be cool with it, but the city may not. I think it's in Troy or Rochester, Michigan. They have police patrols that go through the Walmart lot at night looking for vehicles, busting people sleeping in them and writing them tickets. Are you just trying to get away from the cold, Natasha? Yeah, that's right. Oh, do they? I went to an Ingles and bought a bunch of groceries tonight and over in Greensboro. And I was talking to the cashier, and she was from Cincinnati. She's been down here about 9 years. And I run into people all the time. I'm curious how they ended up in these little towns. And everybody says they'd have wished they'd have done it way earlier. That's why I decided to take the plunge here. There's not too many places like this left. I got a ham, a chicken carcass, and a can of hard dog food on a spike in the back with 4 cameras. I switched the cameras from photos to video. And then I've got 5 other cameras. Uh, I moved them where I was getting most of that action. Set up different, see what I get back there. So I got 9 cameras run tonight. You gotta be kidding me, Dave. Yeah, I've gotten those before myself. Living in a vehicle is not what it's cracked up to be. I've been thinking about just taking the plunge and buying a big GM van and getting it converted to all-wheel drive. They're not making it all-wheel drive now. But if I wanted to go up to Michigan or something, it wouldn't be worth a shit if it wasn't all-wheel drive. Yeah, it records a plate. That's exactly it. Yeah, it is cheaper. But that gets pretty old quick. Yeah, they're garbage. That's exactly right. The engines and the transmissions. Well, I hear airplane law out here, but you'd never hear prop plane too. Can you hear it? Where do you live, Natasha? Well, you can hear it. Oh, okay. I've never heard that a plane that low. Yeah, it's low. Yeah, I believe that, Natasha. Yep. Yeah, it's ridiculous what they get for houses now. Yeah, I knew you were in Canada, but I wasn't sure where. What part? Their real estate market's it's just as nuts as ours. Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, feel bad for you. Yeah, I don't know how anybody gets ahead nowadays. No, I agree. Yeah, Dan's cool. Yeah, anytime I've seen where they've done that tiny home, it's always been some political agenda. And if you look at those, they're not like as cheap as you'd think. Because once you got to hook up to sewer, you need HVAC, water, electric. I mean, that's the major expense in the square footage. I mean, once you have to pay for that, it doesn't make sense to live in a tiny home. Yeah, it's dangerous. You're right. Yeah, yeah. No, that's it, Drifter. You're right. Yep. Yeah, manslaughter. Well, manslaughter is basically, that or a lesser charge. I don't know what that would be. But manslaughter is really not that big a deal, especially involuntary manslaughter. Right. Yeah, you're right, Dave. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. And a lot of places don't want them built. You got to be in some like crappy place before they allow you a building permit. Yep. I had some friends of mine build a house up in Traverse City. They started right when COVID hit. This damn house ends up costing them twice as much as they thought. They blew through all the money they made on the home they sold, and on top of it, had to get a $250,000 mortgage to uh, finish it. And now they're worried that they're going to assess the place, even though it's out in the sticks in Grand Traverse County in Michigan, and their taxes are going to be $6,000 a year. Yeah, you can do that down here, Chris. You could do it down here. You could build the Taj Mahal down here and not pull one permit. Yeah, I've thought of doing that, yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Down here, uh, the Section 8 housing is nice. It's organized, it's clean, there's no crime, there's no security guard patrolling it. Section 8 housing down here is nice. Seriously, I'd live in it in a heartbeat. Wouldn't bother me a bit. It's not like Detroit. Yeah, I'd want to go out there, yeah. Yeah, I have thought about going out there. But down here, Section 8 is nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, do they really? Yeah, as soon as it get it finished, yeah. I think this is a great area to move to. These communities are everywhere around here. There's 1,000 cities just like this place. I bought the lady at the post office, her and her coworker, some Penetrax because their joints hurt from working at the post office. And we were talking the other day for a few minutes, and we hope it stays the same down here. We don't want any big companies coming in. Like those photos I did of Crawfordville, I want it to stay just like that. I do. I know I bring this up all the time, but I'm telling you, there's no race problems down here. None. Zero. It's truly a dream come true. I was thinking this today in Ingalls. Everybody's like so polite and helpful and nice. There's no black white issue at all. Zero. Nothing. If I was down here and like something happened where I had to move out of here, I'd move in a black neighborhood in a heartbeat, and it wouldn't be one bit different from where I've ever lived before. Nothing. It might even be better. Yeah, I'm the same way, Mama. I do too, Mama. Yeah, it'd be fine with me too, Natasha. Oh, good. How you doing, Sue? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a big issue now, Mama. There's people that get busted buying heroin for pain control because they got cut off. Oh, yeah, that's better, Sue. No, you're right. Same way here. Well, this is kind of different, but this place is starting to move up in value too. No, I know, Mama. And the federal government was responsible for it all to begin with. And then they blame the doctors for doing it. Poor thing. Oh, thank you. Well, I think you can get that. Oh my god. What is that drug? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's gonna work out. Wow. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that sucks, mama. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right, Natasha. Oh, wow, Natasha. Yeah. If it's a relative, report it to police. Yeah, send me an email, Mama. I can search it on this database. It's not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, could you send me that in the email? And also give me approximate age. It's yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. Hey, little Lou, how you doing? Yeah, I'll do it for you tomorrow. Good. How you doing, Rebecca? Yeah, that's true. Oh, good, Rebecca. Yeah, probably. Probably not a bad idea. Is that any good, Chris? You guys still hear me? You guys still there? This timer started over. Excuse me.